Welcome to CoinDon, the channel for history buffs and numismatists. Today, we're traveling back to the vast lands of ancient Russia, a country of rich heritage, sweeping landscapes, and powerful rulers. From the early Rus' principalities to the grandeur of the Tsars, Russian dynasties carved out a legacy of expansion, cultural influence, and historical depth. Join us as we explore the ancient kings and dynasties of Russia, their achievements, and the evolution of Russian coinage that reveals the story of this immense nation. Before we move on, guys, now is the right time to hit that subscribe button for more great videos like this. The Kievan Rus, c. 882-1240. Our story begins with the Kievan Rus, often considered the cradle of Russian civilization. This period saw the unification of Slavic tribes under Prince Oleg of Novgorod, who established Kiev as the center of this emerging state. Oleg's successors, such as Prince Vladimir the Great and Yaroslav the Wise, expanded the realm and forged connections with the Byzantine Empire, bringing Christianity to the Rus people. During this period, coinage was heavily influenced by Byzantine models. The srebrenik, a silver coin, became prominent during Yaroslav the Wise's reign and featured Christian symbols alongside the ruler's image. These coins symbolized the Kievan Rus' economic ties to the Byzantine Empire and marked the beginning of a distinctive Russian coinage tradition. The Novgorod Republic, 1136-1470. As the Kievan Rus' fragmented, the Novgorod Republic emerged as a powerful trading hub. Governed by a council of nobles known as the Veche, Novgorod was a center of democracy, trade, and wealth. Prominent figures included Alexander Nevsky, a revered military leader who defended Novgorod from Swedish and Teutonic invaders and is celebrated as a Russian hero. The Novgorod Republic utilized grivna bars, a form of silver ingot, as currency for larger transactions. They also minted wire money and small silver coins embossed with religious motifs. These coins underscored Novgorod's role as a flourishing mercantile state that connected northern Europe to the east. The Grand Duchy of Moscow, criteria 1263 to 1547. Next, we journey to the Grand Duchy of Moscow, a period of consolidation and expansion under leaders like Ivan the Firkolita and Ivan the Great. Ivan III expanded Moscow's influence, annexing surrounding territories and ending Mongol control over Russia. Known as the gatherer of Russian lands, he laid the groundwork for the Tsardom of Russia. Moscow began issuing kopecks, a silver coin that became a staple of Russian currency. These coins often depicted the Grand Duke on horseback, symbolizing the growing power of Moscow as a unifying force. Ivan III's achievements set the stage for the rise of Russia as a dominant regional power, with coinage reflecting Moscow's ascendance. The Tsardom of Russia, 1547 to 1721. The Grand Duchy evolved into the Tsardom of Russia with the coronation of Ivan IV, known as Ivan the Terrible, the first ruler to be crowned Tsar. Despite his notorious reign, Ivan expanded Russia's borders significantly and centralized power. Later, Tsar Peter the Great transformed Russia into an empire, modernizing the army and navy and building the new capital, St. Petersburg. Peter's reign saw the introduction of poltina and ruble coins, reflecting his efforts to modernize Russia's economy. The ruble, made of silver and copper, became a standard currency and was Russia's first regularly issued coin. Peter's currency reforms helped fund his campaigns and infrastructure projects, symbolizing his vision for a powerful, westernized Russia. The Russian Empire, 1721 to 1917. With Peter the Great's proclamation, Russia became an empire, entering an era of vast territorial expansion and cultural influence. This period saw remarkable rulers, including Catherine the Great, who continued Peter's reforms and expanded Russian influence across Eastern Europe. Catherine's reign was marked by the flourishing of arts, education, and the economy, reflecting Russia's imperial ambition. Catherine introduced gold, silver, and copper rubles, marking Russia's wealth and stability as a growing European power. The coins from this period featured intricate designs, including double-headed eagles and portraits of Catherine, showcasing the splendor of the empire. The currency reforms under Catherine reflected her desire to elevate Russia's status on the European stage. The Soviet Union, 1922 to 1991. Following the Russian Revolution, the Soviet Union replaced the empire, led by Vladimir Lenin and later Joseph Stalin. This period saw the introduction of the Soviet ruble, symbolizing the ideological shift from monarchy to communism. The Soviet ruble was initially minted in silver and gold, later replaced by nickel and copper alloys as industrialization took hold. The ruble's design reflected Soviet values, featuring symbols like the hammer and sickle. These coins and notes conveyed the new regime's message, marking a departure from the past and signaling the beginning of a new era for Russia and the world. The currency symbolized the transformation of Russia from an empire to a socialist state. Conclusion: from the silver srebreniks of the Kievan Rus to the imperial rubles of Catherine the Great and the Soviet rubles of the USSR, Russian coinage has mirrored the profound changes in the nation's history. Each dynasty, from Prince Oleg to Tsar Ivan IV and Catherine the Great, left behind not only an enduring legacy of leadership and conquest, but also coins that tell their stories. The ancient kings and dynasties of Russia shaped a nation that continues to command global attention, with coinage that reveals the ambitions, values, and identities of those who ruled. Whether you're fascinated by Russia's history, love numismatics, or are captivated by the evolution of a nation, this journey through the ancient kings and dynasties of Russia brings you a closer look at the leaders who defined a vast empire. If you liked the video, please give it a like and share it. For more great historical and numismatic videos like this, subscribe to Coinage.